The former General Electric CEO Jack Welch observed, strategy is first trying to understand where you sit in today's world, not where you wish you were or where you hoped you would be, but where you are. Then it's trying to understand where you want to be 5 years out, where you want to be 10 years out, where you want to be 20 years out, where you want to be. And where you want to be is the beginning. It's the beginning. And finally, as Jack Welch says, finally, it's assessing the realistic chances of getting from there to there. But you must believe in yourself. My fellow professionals, today my talk to you is certification is not the same as destination. Getting a certification is not tantamount to arriving at a destination. You see, there's a common misconception among people, professionals who get these certifications, and they feel that getting a certification gets them to a destination. Now, while getting a certification could be instrumental in you moving further ahead in the right direction, getting a certification does not equal getting to your destination. Getting to your destination is contingent on one singular thing that my mentor, John C. Maxwell, speaks about in his book, Put Your Dream to the Test. The title speaks volumes. Getting to your destination is all about understanding how to put your dream to the test. Many people get certified, but very few of them move out of the certification mill to the top of your specific hill and put your dream to the test. Why do certain people stay stuck in a rut for years? The reason is this: you've been discouraged and told you cannot do it. You've been discouraged and told a job of that caliber is where you will stay. Some people have told you you'll never amount to much. I remember a teacher back in high school who said, I advise you to drop this course. And some of us go away with these preconceived ideas of others that they forcefully impose on us. I teach an exam called the Project Management Professional, and what I hear from a lot of students is, I cannot take this exam a second time. I failed it once, I'm going to give up. I hear from certain people who say, there's no way I'm going to become a professional. Now, while certification does not equal destination, it's part of the journey. And for some people, getting to that pinnacle certified gives them the courage to move further along. But I want to let you know that some people have been discouraged from dreaming by others, and some people are hindered by past disappointments and hurts like these ones I'm talking about. But my message to you today is to put your dream to the test, my friend. Do not give up. Where there's life, there is absolutely hope. Case in point, a student I trained for the exam, though he did not tell me at the time, had taken this exam 7 times within a period of 10 years. And on the 7th attempt, this student was able to achieve success. If that student had given up on the first or second failure, or third or fourth, that student would still have been in pain. I'm speaking about some of you who are certified. You cannot relate to that because you got it on a platter. But what you can relate to is, are you putting your dream to the test? Some people get into the habit of settling. Settling for average is a common theme in today's world, where we feel we've done enough. We don't want to take any step further and stretch. We become complacent in achieving certification. And that's why I keep this mantra in my head, that no matter how many certifications you have, if you are not daily putting your dream to the test, it is all for naught. So you ask me the question, how do I put my dream to the test? Well, there are several qualifying questions that you need to ask yourself, and this is from the curriculum, Put Your Dream to the Test. And the first question is my dream really my dream? What is your dream? Do you have a dream? Is it truly your dream? I often ask my clients, what is your mission statement? What is your vision? What is the one singular thing you want to achieve in this life? Can you succinctly summarize it in a sentence? You should practice it. It will help you understand what your dream is and identify if you are pursuing the right dream. The second question, do I clearly see my dream? Some of you try to dream, you're not seeing it as clearly. But you know the mistake many make? They don't begin to dream. They're waiting for the perfect dream before they begin to dream. No. And I encourage you to dream, because dreaming is free. There's no tax on dreaming. The next question is reality. Am I dependent on factors within my control to achieve my dream? The next question is, does my dream compel me to follow it? And that is why I encourage you to realistically look at your dream and identify if it really propels you. Do you feel passion when you think about that dream? The final question I'm going to ask you is, have I included the people I need to realize my dream? One of my favorite shows on Discovery Plus is Undercover Billionaire, and I look at what they achieved over a period of 3 months. 3 months, and each of these individuals on that show, they all built over $1 million businesses. All of them. Elaine, Monique, Grant, they all did it. But how they did it was by building a team. And that's why John says teamwork makes the dream work. Without those teams and individuals built around them, there's no way they would have achieved success. So my question to you, my friend, is, have you built people around you? I like a quote from Anna Wintour. She's the editor-in-chief of Vogue, and she says, you are nothing without the team. And you really are not anything without a team around you. Answering these questions gives you a realistic perspective as far as your dream is concerned. So I challenge you, what is your dream? What is the one thing that you want to accomplish in life? And are you pursuing it with a vengeance? Or are you sitting on it? Or are you waiting for the perfect dream before you pursue your mission, your vision. I often liken a mission and vision as to one on a journey. You have an idea of how to get there, but when rubber meets the road, you need to make up your own way based on traffic conditions and other people and motorists around you, how to get there. So don't wait to dream. Begin to dream. Where there is no vision, the people perish. And I'll also encourage you to be aware of dream killers. I went to a previous manager and showed him a dream I had, and he said, "This is just a bunch of garbage. Who's going to come to do that with you? Who's going to come for training with you? Forget that. It's a bunch of nonsense." But as the years began to evolve and I refused to give up on my dream, within a matter of 4 years, not only had I established my dream, I was thriving in my dream. I was on stages and companies that I never would have thought about. I would never have thought I would be training the people who put the man on the moon at NASA, training the Federal Bureau of Investigation, training our men and women in uniform, not only within the United States, but also in Europe. So I encourage you, my friends, to avoid the dream killers. Do not cast your pearls before swine, and put your dream, my friend, put your dream to the test. Refuse the opposition of the naysayers who say you will never amount to much, and bet on yourself. Bet on yourself. A healthy self-worth creates a wealthy net worth. So bet on yourself. I also want to encourage those of you who have just sat down in the back seat and accepted all the rubbish thrown at you to rise up and lead your life instead of accepting your life. I also want to encourage you to love what you do and do what you love. And for anyone who tells you there's no possibility for you to do what you love, I want you to give them this quote. I want you to tell them, "I am betting on myself because I know at the end I will receive a windfall." Betting on yourself is the best thing you could ever do, and not betting on yourself is the worst demoralizing impediment to your morale that you could impose on yourself. Love what you do, do what you love. Don't compare yourself or your dream to others. Too many of us looking outside at what other people are doing and what they have. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong in inspiration. But when it's in the wrong direction, it becomes de-inspiration. You very rapidly become de-inspired. And you go into a downward spiral. Don't allow what happens outside in your limited view of other people prevent you from moving ahead towards your dream. In fact, looking at what other people have achieved should be nothing more than a reminder to double down on your efforts and to go bigger rather than go into your shell. I want to encourage you to believe in your vision for the future, even when others don't, like that manager I talked about. When others don't see your vision, do not relent. It should be a signal to you to double down with vigor and believe in yourself. Bet on yourself. The best thing anyone could do for themselves is to believe that that dream will become a reality. It may not be today, it may not be next week or next year, but the tenacity in which you hold on to your dream is what will make it a success. So my takeaway points for you, my friend, is to craft your vision and mission statement for you personally. Those of you who need to be up from your bed of comfort and pursuing your dream with a vigor need to do just that. Get up from behind your desk of comfort, your job of comfort. Get up from the bed of complacency, my friend, and make a move towards your success. Make a move towards your dream. Those with dreams are those with hope. Don't get into the habit of settling for average. Don't get into the habit of being swayed by what you see other people achieve. Instead, double down, go for gold, go bigger. Everyone who got to where they are had to begin with where they were, said Richard Evans. Henry Kaiser said, the evidence is overwhelming that you cannot begin to achieve your very best unless you aim to achieve.